Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking it easy, camping in a nature reserve. I'm gonna be cooking some delicious food and just enjoying nature at its best. I'm gonna be using a tarp as shelter, and there's a fire pit here. We're gonna be cooking over this fire pit, so join me. The wind kind of picked up, but I'm sort of sheltered by these reeds and a few trees, but you can see the swells coming in here by the dock. First things first, let's set up shelter and gather some firewood. I was thinking about setting up the tarp something like this, and that way I can enjoy the warmth of the fire throughout the night, hopefully. And the wind seems to be coming from that direction, so I want to have as much shelter as possible. That was the wrong way to set it up, apparently. Let's try this again. I'm gonna borrow some tent poles from a really old tent that I got. They are pretty rusty and beat up, but I think they will do the job. I got off to a bit of a late start today, so we're losing sunlight pretty quickly. But we can have a big old nice fire here, so I think we'll be all right. I always think I have my stuff in order, but apparently not. Well, oh, there they are. Oh, yeah. All right, I might need to move that guideline later on, but for now it seems to be pretty good. Just going to stake this as close to the ground as possible to tighten it up. All right, that looks pretty good to me. All right, maybe not perfect, but it's sure is good enough for me. Hopefully this area is flat enough because we're on a bit of an incline here. I got the cot that I used in the roundabout with me today. It's kind of nice with a relaxing non-stealther every once in a while. Alright, cot is assembled. Let's see where we'll place it. It's a little bit low on that side, just as I suspected, but I think yeah, this is going to be no problem. I might just tilt the rainfly, so to speak, down a little bit, or maybe not, because I don't want the water to come down above me since I'm in an incline. Maybe this is good. I don't think it's going to rain, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's take the opportunity and gather up some firewood, because this place, believe it or not, has free firewood. But first, let's set up the sleeping mat, and then we are almost done with the shelter. I got one of these pumps. This is not the smallest one, but it sure beats blowing by your own machine, so to speak. Let's turn that on and see how... oh, wait. I forgot, you're supposed to put that part in. Otherwise the air would just come straight out. This is like the backing valve. Oh, and then it doesn't fit, but all right, I'm just gonna have to hold it here. All right, that didn't take long at all. I think this will be very comfortable. Let's go grab some firewood, and I'm going to use my IKEA bag that you saw in my last video. It is a multi-purpose bag. Well, someone already left some firewood at this place. That's good, but it's not going to be enough. And I'll make sure to leave some for the next guy as well. This place is pretty close to where I filmed my first ever YouTube video. And the forest here, if I remember correctly, it has some issues with bugs, I think. So I think that's why they're cutting down some of these trees. They have taken down quite a few trees here, so it's much more open than it was when I was here. got a decent sized bag of firewood, so let's head on back. All right, let's get a fire going. Nice fire stick. I'll save that for later. As if the paper wasn't enough to start this fire, I have some lighter fluid in this bottle. That should do it. All right. Oh, I kind of worked up a sweat. Those logs were heavy. It was quite a ways off to go get it. But anyway, shelter is up. We even got a fire. So what's that? Step 3. Don't need to be stealthy here. Cheers, guys. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Oh, that was good. Of course, the wind shifted, so I get the smoke in my face, but isn't that typical when you're camping? Anyway, today we're having a new level. I must admit I bought it just because of the can. It got some cool Viking graphics on it. It's a red ale. To be honest, I'm not sure what the difference between a normal ale and a red ale is, but it was good. Now this is camping. I'm gonna let this burn down to a nice bed of coals before I start dinner. So meanwhile, we'll just relax. So I want to take the opportunity to say thank you so very much for liking, commenting, watching, subscribing, and all that good stuff. It really warms my heart, and I really appreciate the support. Thanks, guys, and yeah, I'll keep posting. Hopefully you'll keep watching. Cheers. It doesn't get much better than this, guys. Oh no. I wanted to do a simple camp just to relax and enjoy myself this week. You know, sometimes you need that with work and all. And I hope you too find time to get out, go outdoors. It doesn't have to be very expensive or complicated. I guess, yeah, it depends on where you live. So you might have a bit of a drive to get there, but I am very fortunate to have the outdoors pretty close to where I live. So yeah, the sun is officially set. It's dusk. And let's do some exploring while there's still a little bit of light left. So there's supposed to be another fire pit further down this trail. So let's go check it out. It's getting pretty late in the season, so mosquitoes is not an issue anymore. So this is why you don't want to put up your camp underneath trees with a poor root system. Check out this widowmaker. Here's another one. It's pretty close to the water, so there's nothing catching the wind but the tree itself, so no wonder it fell over. All right, I think we found the fire pit. The firewood shed is empty, but luckily I found firewood, so that's good. Pretty decent view, eh? I wouldn't want to camp here tonight. It would be too much of a wind chill, I think. So I think I'm better off over at my camp. But it is beautiful here. All right, enough of this scenery. Let's get back and start cooking some dinner, I think. So for tonight's dinner, I got some smoked sausages and a piece of pork, which I will chop up and fry in this pan over the coal. And I got some pre-cooked potatoes. I'm just gonna chop them up, and they will just need to be warmed up, basically. And an onion. I don't know what these sausages are. I don't know what these sausages are called in English, but chorizo, maybe. Anyway, oh no, they are rolling off the cutting board. I need to be careful here. One casualty. All right. So I'm going to chop this piece of pork up too. Kind of a big onion, but I like onion. right, it's ready to go on the grill. I might have some difficulties getting this pan off the hot coals since I don't have any gloves with me. I had to move the pan out of the coals because it was just way too hot. Luckily they had this swing out barbecue grill. All right, while that is cooking, it's time to chop up some potatoes. Just gonna add some salt and pepper to this. Like that. And I think we are almost ready to dig in. All right, looking good. Now let's dig in. I know a spatula would have been the preferred tool for this, but this is all I got. All right, and to accompany this meal, I have hot sauce, which I have on pretty much everything I eat. And then this is another thing that I don't really know what it's called in English, but Farmers and Chefs Béarnaise sauce. It's basically egg yolks and oil with a bit of herbs in it, I think. Dinner is served. This is really good. And juicy pork and a little bit of spicy sausage together with a fatty sauce. This is really good. I'm just gonna devour this and I'll catch you in a bit. Let's go grab some more firewood. It's really dark now. If I lower the light, this is what I see. Pretty much nothing. know, so if this lantern runs out of battery now, I'm in trouble. All right, dinner was really good actually, and it's getting late. I'm gonna crawl into my sleeping bag and I will catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. All right, it hasn't rained, but it looks to be overcast today. I had a pretty good sleep, actually. I let the fire burn out, but I was warm enough in this sleeping bag anyway. And the light is still on. I must have forgotten to turn that off. Yeah, so this tarp shelter thing worked pretty good. Well, let's get up and maybe get some coffee going and start packing up. Let's get the day started. Let's make a quick cup of coffee before we tear the camp down. I got an email from my boss calling me to a meeting, a bit unexpected. Oh, a little strong perhaps. There's a lot of these bugs here. Right, so my sleeping bag was, I talked about it in my last video, I didn't know. It's rated for 1 degree Celsius comfort, sub 4 degrees limit, and all the way down to minus 21 degrees Celsius extreme. I would not go as far as to trust those numbers. Well, it's 9 degrees according to the phone, and yeah, I was well comfortable. So yeah, this is going to be hotter than the McDonald's ones. I think I'll wait a bit. That's not going into the bag again. All right, so breakfast is going to be coffee today and a ginger shot, non-alcoholic. It's ginger and lemon. Supposed to be good for you. All right, that's it. Left some firewood for the next guy. And yeah, nothing forgotten, no trash left. Let's head on back. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy this kind of content, please hit that like button and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And stay tuned for next week. I'm not sure what that video will be, but I will see you then. So cheers, guys. They even got an outhouse here.